Hey guys, I wanted to show a night run on customs that you can do in the early wipe that will help you gain experience faster and help you do quests quicker. Some of the core features of this kind of run is going to be stuff like avoiding PMCs, trying to get scav kills while avoiding too much noise, and getting loot, because you actually do get a fair amount of experience just from looting. For this run, I was using the really fancy 200,000 ruble night vision goggles. You don't have to use those. If you know the map well enough, you can actually navigate it pretty easily at night without night vision, or you can use some of the cheaper night vision options to just give you that little bit of advantage that you need over scavs. For leveling faster, it is a fact that doing quests will get you the most experience in the most efficient time versus just doing pure PvP or pure scav hunting. Learning to run customs at night is going to be a massive help to running quests in the early wipe. Quests like the Golden Zibbo, Golden Pocket Watch, all of those customs focused quests are extremely easy if you do them at night. For this particular spawn, there's 2 to 3 stashes that I like to try to hit. It can be risky if there's a lot of PMCs on the map because you're going to have them spawning all around you, but a lot of the time people skip these stashes. The big thing to watch out for in this area is sniper scav. It can alert PMCs to your location and can just be straight up lethal if you're not careful. So, sniper scav from this approach is pretty easy to take down. If you're coming in from the other side, I've had him 180 and just head eyes me. This is another stash that usually gets missed, which I find kind of funny because it's right here in the open. Granted, most people are worried about getting shot in the back while searching it. I do try to always check it myself. Here is a reason to always have ears. There is no excuse to not run ears. It can save your life. It told me that there was a scav that was running nearby. If that was a PMC, it gives me a heads up that it's a PMC running nearby. I do something here that you should never do, which is blindly chasing a target. He could be leading me into his buddies, he could be leading me into an area where he's going to have a better angle of attack. It's just something to be aware of. Luckily, this was an AI, so not a huge deal. Always try to search the scavs that you find, at least their pockets. You do get experience for that, and the pockets can have 10,000 rubles, key cards, other valuable loot like that. There have been a ton of explosions from over in the central yard and construction area, which means I'm going to avoid those like the plague. My goal here is experience and loot, and this is going to be the safest route that I currently can take with where I spawned and where my extract is going to be. It feels a little wonky because I have to go into this area, grab some stashes, and then go back out towards where I spawned. But the back and forth does buy me time to avoid other PMCs that may not be in this area. That was probably one of my sloppier engagements of the entire wipe. I missed my shots, I engaged when I really shouldn't have, and I didn't disengage properly. I still got the scav kill, but both my arms are now blacked, and it kind of forces me to start making my way towards extract when I could spend that time looting. There was an airdrop, so I do have to be keenly aware of where that dropped in case more scavs or even PMCs flock to that area. Now I get really greedy here. I shouldn't have gone up to this, but it was too tempting to deny it, and I ended up getting some good loot out of it, and there were no PMCs or scavs lurking around. The medical crate is probably my least favorite of the airdrops, but it does come with stimulants and drugs and stuff like that, which can be useful if you're still doing the samples quest. This back wall is both a blessing and a curse, I've found. Usually people can run along it and not encounter any other players. I've also encountered people that are just sitting and watching from bushes this wall to catch PMCs trying to run to extract. So just something to be aware of. And with that, we basically have made it to what I consider to be one of the safest points after you cross this road. Once you do that, it's pretty easy just to get to the crossroad to exit, and it's a nice, safe, and quiet extract. That ended up being a really good run loot-wise, and it wasn't too bad on the experience side. The experience ended up being around 2,500, which right now at level 30 isn't that great, but early wipe, roughly levels 1 to 15, that's a fair chunk of experience. You do a few runs like that, you can easily get to level 15. With that all said, I'd like to thank you guys for watching. If you have any routes through customs that you like, leave them in the comments down below. Hit the like button and then subscribe. The wipe should, in theory, be right around the corner, and that's when the bolt action only wipe is going to start for me. Thanks, guys.